The David Pakman Show at davidpakman.com.
Veterans for a Strong America is trying to be the Swiftboat Veterans for Truth of 2004, trying to become the 2012 Swiftboat veteran. The group's leader and sole employee is named Joel Ahrens, Lewis, and he told Mother Jones, yes, it's the Swiftboating of the president. What they're trying to do is to take one of Obama's, I don't want to call it one of the biggest accomplishments, but one of the accomplishments that most strongly flies in the face of the traditional neoconservative narrative against Democrats, which is that they're weak on national security, that they won't make the call to take decisive action when it comes to operations and using troops, specifically getting Osama Bin Laden. This is the ad that they've put out, and the idea is that it is meant to show that the president did something wrong by talking about getting Osama bin Laden, implying basically that he was spiking the football, politicizing, etc. Let's take a look at the ad itself.
Osama bin Laden has been killed.
There'll be no parades. They've already gone back into the shadows without the outside world even knowing their names.
I can report I directed Leon Panetta. I was briefed. I met repeatedly. I determined at my direction. I called President Zardari. I, as Commander-in-Chief. We don't need to spike the football.
I said that I'd go after bin Laden if we had a clear shot at him, and I didn't.
Suppose the Navy SEALs had gone in there, suppose they'd been captured or killed. The downside would have been horrible for them.
Okay, so basically continuing this idea that the actual heroes, Navy SEAL Team 6, doesn't go out and flaunt this. Nobody knows who they are. They don't spike the football. They don't politicize. But that President Obama is doing that. And Ahrens is saying very clearly his goal is to take what is Obama's greatest strength, the successful raid of Osama bin Laden's Pakistani compound, and make it his greatest weakness. Karl Rove has gotten involved. He called the ad powerful. The question is, will this work? Number one, will it work if President Obama doesn't retaliate? And number two, have we learned from the John Kerry incident as to how he should respond?
Will not work. Will
Why
not work
not?
at all.
What's
Because I think any American will watch this ad and say, oh, Obama's using the killing of bin Laden for political gain. Okay, well, he did kill bin Laden. Okay, that's done.
Well, that's the distinction some people are drawing, which is the original Swiftboat campaign was able to tap into deep-rooted anger about the Vietnam War. People came forward, not so much because John Kerry was feeble, and not so much because of made-up evidence, but because Kerry did at one point protest the war, and therefore he couldn't possibly be a war hero. That's not really relevant in this case, because what people could say, John Kerry ran down America, and that was hitting a nerve. But to say, Barack Obama took too much credit in a huge American victory, that's only going to appeal to those who are already suffering from Obama derangement syndrome, I think, Natan.
Right.
Yeah, look, looking at this ad, I was taking a good look at it. It makes Obama look great. I think someone watches this ad, and if you're sort of open-minded about this idea that, Obama might not have been the one who got him, or that he's taking advantage of, what happened and flaunting it, I think that people come away from this ad thinking that he got bin Laden. And yeah, the worst that you can say is that he's a little arrogant. I mean, I don't think people will be convinced against the idea that Obama got bin Laden from watching this.
At the same time, if this commercial were just on in the background and you weren't really paying attention, you might think it was a pro-Obama commercial.
Exactly.
No, that's a good point that's being made. And the other thing is, Veterans for a Strong America is trying to recruit more Navy SEALs to attack Obama. It's not clear that they're actually going to have success. Also, Ahrens tried to swiftboat Obama in 2008 under the auspices of a similar group called Vets for Freedom, and they ran an ad that accused Obama of refusing to meet with wounded soldiers from Illinois. Obviously, that didn't take too well. Ahrens has worked as a consultant for the Koch brothers' Americans for Prosperity. He's coordinated with some of the main Islamophobic figures, including Frank Gaffney and William Boykin. We kind of know where this guy's coming from, and the fact that Karl Rove is loving it shows that we've got a certain desperation. If the criticisms of Obama now, Lewis, are he ate dog when he was a kid in Indonesia where it's native, and he didn't really like it, and he was too arrogant after the huge success of getting Osama bin Laden. That's the case against Obama that we're hearing from some.
Yeah. Well, with regard to the commercial, we can't expect people who watch the commercial to understand, to know who's funding it, right?
There should be a counter group called Veterans for Reality.
Yeah, really. And to say that Obama is capitalizing on a great American victory, well, it's a victory that wouldn't have happened if Obama didn't make that call.
There you go. And we have no evidence to suggest Romney would have made the call. We do know Jimmy Carter would have made the call.
Romney, of course Romney would have made the call. He also would not have made the call.
If it didn't go well.
He would have done both simultaneously.
Never would have thought about it.
Yeah.